in what might just be the final part to the trilogy. I don't know if he's going any further than 3 parts, but we have Dropped Frames Volume 3 by Mike Shinoda. For those of you that don't know what this is, these are albums by Mike Shinoda, and aside from one song on the first album, Open Door, all these tracks are instrumental. He streamed these on Twitch, him creating these songs, and he's put them together in digital album form. And for the third part, let's see where I stand on it. So, there really wasn't a lot that I disliked. I think the only, song I found myself disliking was No Delete. I don't know, it just didn't really do anything that really kept my interest, and really just, I wanted the song to be over with when it came on. Okay tracks include Vibe Train, Shoreline, Genesis Supernova, Overcast, and the very, 90s Atari video game-like License to Waltz. I was hearing this game play, and all I can think of was some Mario game or some racing game that you would get in those old games. It was very interesting to hear, however obnoxious in some places. That's why it gets the okay tracks, because it was good, but it really tried to be all up in your face. And my favorite tracks, the Kickoff Dream, Fragment, Sound Collector, Dust Code, Robot Yodel, Mike, Goodbye Cow, Sidechain Gang, and 1,000 Jams, which reminds me a lot of the beginning of Waiting for the End off of Linkin Park's album 1,000 Suns. I think that's maybe why he called it 1,000 Jams, is because it's supposed to sound like something off 1,000 Suns. I mean, really with these albums, I'm just running out of a lot to say. These are good instrumentals. Instrumentals to me have been hit or miss. I keep saying that every time. But with Mike, there's just something so unique about it, because for the most part, you're not going to hear these beats on a mainstream pop song, mainstream rap song. These are mixtures of different types of genres, different types of bands as he takes requests. And the only one he was really able to struggle with was a song in the form of Panic at the Disco, because they had all those different sounds. That's where Booty Down came from on the first Dropped Frames. He was just messing around because he couldn't figure it out. But all these other tracks he seems to have figured out very well, and even on the worst tracks, I still feel like he makes it unique in his own way. You can look at that and go, oh yeah, that's a Mike Shinoda beat right there. You can differentiate it from all the other beats. It's not the same shit that we get over and over and over again with the mainstream stuff. In my opinion, this is the worst one, but not by much. I feel like the other two, Volume 1 and Volume 2, have a lot more to offer than this one does. But again, this was a very, very enjoyable listen, and I'm happy that Mike gave us these this year as a little, here, take this while we're stuck in quarantine thing. So he's now got 4 studio albums out in a matter of 3 years, and these ones are instrumental. You're not going to find these on CD, but they count as studio albums. And it was nice hearing this from Mike, and maybe his next album we will have a straight up just, rap rock album like he did on his debut 2 years ago. But this album gets a 7 out of 10, which is like I said, slightly worse than the first 2, but still a good listen nonetheless, at least for an instrumental album. So yeah, if this really is going to be it for the Dropped Frames trilogy, then go take a listen to Volumes 1 through 3. Tell me if you're intrigued or not. Tell me if you have been intrigued, if you've heard the first 2 and have even come and heard this one. And yeah, what do you think Mike's going to do next? Will it be Linkin Park related, not counting the hybrid theory thing going on right now? Will it be solo related? You tell me in the comments below. But until then, stay safe out there, and I will catch you all in the next one.